Hello friends, welcome back to Rinard. So, fun things have happened. We've had some interesting growth with people coming in and expanding out the Bremenberg waterfront over here. And city fathers, of course, are going to foster that growth any way that they can. And so they're going to approve some office installations here. Get people interested that way, as well as some further office builds, but that'll help with that. Now, one thing that's coming up is it's a quality of life issue. It's hard to get around the city sometimes. The city fathers have been looking at that. They've been looking at other things too, like we've got another water plant finally to help with the water needs of the city. They've added some office zoning in other little cities that are part of the agglomeration. They've also added in some industrial zones here in the areas where it's not going to affect with pollution. And there are several things that are going to be useful to the city. Notably, amongst these, we've got the fuel plant switch on, and we also have where to go? Principis. So it's a nice modern office building. It's pretty big, but people are going to want to work in it. People are going to want to have the opportunity to be part of a nice company like Principis. Or Principis, I don't know. So that is going to be placed here in this part of town, over here in Bremenberg. And we will make sure that it fits first off and doesn't quash any buildings. We're going to figure out how to fit it in. Give me a second here. It's going to be part of this area here. There we go. And that's going to help with things. We've also got our good friend, the fuel plant, that is slated to come in. And even though Mr. John North was interested in it, ultimately, city fathers, in discussions with him, realized that it was not going to quite work for him. And so... Okay, what's the holdup there? It is that. Okay. Do we need you there at all? We don't. Not really. That connects over there. Okay, so hold on. We gotta do this. Alright, had to get the power settled there. We're going to go ahead and put in the fuel plant right here at the other end of Petrol Street. Now that'll help some matters too. Let's see what that's done to our unemployment. 5.5%. Remember when we were up around 30%? That's a big change there, friends. Let's see, what other specialty businesses can we do? Oh, we've got Switch On. And I would imagine that Switch On would position itself here at the corner. Take advantage of all the population possibilities. And I would imagine that they would also look at some parking facilities. But I don't think they would have it off the main road. So let's lay out a new road there. So we'll find a place to put that road in. But I think we want to make sure we get it in the right spot by turning off our snap and putting in the parking lot first, and then put the road up to it. What do you think? Yeah. Yep, I think that's the better choice. So we will pop this in. We will also go ahead and preempt everything by putting in birches on both sides of the road so that people will not park there. Alright, but friends, this brings to light furthermore the issue about transit in the city. Now, there are ways around, there are means, but the Town Fathers, realizing the needs of the city, have something unique in mind. They're going to go ahead and they're going to invest in a tram system. So, trams, the vision is to have one going all the way down Grand Soleil and coming into this area here in the transit complex, having the other one come through here from the cove up past the college, along past these industrial areas into this industrial area, and that way they'll intersect here and be able to trade passengers, and it will also alleviate some of the traffic need. So, with that, the Town Fathers having to decide where to place the transit hub that will facilitate trams getting out and onto the road. They've thought long and hard, and it's going to go here. Right here. Right here in the Whittington Industrial Park. So they'll go ahead and they will upgrade this road here to a 4-laner to facilitate the traffic that's going to be coming. And then continue that onward. They're going to go ahead. They're going to grab the new tram depot. We'll put that back on the snap. Now we've got the power lines in the way, and I'm thinking we'll relocate those because we want it there. So, power lines back on the front of the line. Here we go. Easily enough done. Is there a reason why when I highlight it, you don't just delete them all? Because that would be easier for me if you did. Alright. I'm thinking we'll put it back from the intersection just a little bit. And there is a method to my madness, because we also, I think, could use some more rail for our rail yard. But we'll deal with that in a minute. So, we'll go into a quick speed time lapse and get our tramways out on the roads. friends, now we have the first trams going out on the Loosbader University line. And they're going to head on out. We'll come back to that in a bit. But friends, that's only half of what we need to do. The other half is Grand Soleil. And we're going to do something interesting with the Grand Soleil line, because we're going to have it come up here and then follow here on Avenue des Allemagnes and then turn onto Grand Soleil. Or at least that's the discussion. There might be reason to have it come along Grand Soleil and then over here on what's going to be renamed. It was Blade Street. It's a tough call. Town fathers are dithering on that. But we can start by putting in the necessary tram lines to at least get this squared away over here. So we'll do that real quick. But we run into a bit of a pickle here, because these are highways. So we're going to have to downgrade these to streets, city streets. So let's take care of that. Alright, now that we got that sorted out, let's go ahead and we'll get this sorted out here with this. We're going to do the single line, but we're going to have to take out the, we're going to have to take that out. We'll see how we get this to work. And take out that as well. So let's see, let's get the single laners in. Apparently I didn't convert that yet, so let's convert it. I don't want it highway. Silly, silly. There we go. There we go. Alright. By roundabout. I wish they would make these compatible. And now down Grand Soleil. Goodbye, Mr. Tree. Oh, what's the beef here? Bye, Mr. Roundabout. Now we're getting to the point that we're going to have to decide, friends. Do we take it in front of the hospital. And maybe do a single loop. I'm thinking that might be a possibility. Or we take it... it's tough. I think I might do a single direction from here up and around and then back between. That way it covers it all. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Take out the extra tracks right there, put them in here. I sabotaged myself by doing this because I don't live in a left-hand drive country. And it shows. Alright. That's the track slate. Okay, now it's time for the... I put it down the wrong one. That's okay. This will be quick to fix. Alright. Now for the tram lines. Tram stop in front of the hospital. Tram stop right here. Do another one at this corner. Another one here. One right across there. There. One right there. One right there to give people an opportunity to jump on. And another one right there. Kind of matched up there with the bus. All right. We've got double track here, so we can go ahead and put that down. Make sure that the trams don't block the roads. We'll probably phase out this bus line too. Which really, we should go ahead and actually put that bus stop. Well, we're gonna put it there. We'll put another one there. They'll go along here. And this one will stop right there. This one will stop right there. That one will be up there. This one will be down here. This one will be right there. And there, there. 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 Stop there, and one stop there, because there's no road to offset, so that's fine. There, and there. And then there, and there. And parking lot goes bye-bye. Because we need to have a turnaround, and the turnaround is going to come in here. Let's grab the road fixer, because the last thing we need is 47 crosswalks. Let's also go ahead and actually kill that one and do a stop right here. And now the fun begins. Can't you go around to this one? Alright then. Okay, that connects both of them. Alright, they're both connected. Good. Thought it was the way it was the first time, but I guess not. That's okay, we'll get it done this way. So we'll have a stop there. So let us start our track. No, let's not place another one. Let's start the track. Let's start the track. Here we go. You are going to make me absolutely want to stab myself in the face. That's what I'm feeling right now. With the wet noodle, it'll be a struggle, but I will poke myself furiously in the nose. And I can't do it because I don't have the road in place. It's gonna have to be fixed because it's gonna block the road. Well, friends, got the lines built. I've let it run for a little bit so that they get the necessary trams. And as you can see, we're picking up some people here by the hospital and medical university that's here. We've also expanded out some area here. We've built some low-rent housing as is necessary. We've built some shops and some office space here as well. We've added some parking here by the Center for Disease, as we've seen. So all in all, friends, our city's growing, our city's improving. It's a good time to be in Rinard. And I'm just glad that you've been here with us for this trip. Next time, we're going to look at another tram line that's coming in. We're also looking at some of the growth that's happening here in the Centreville area, also in other parts of town. There's some nice growth going in over between Bremenberg and Holsteinberg. We're also seeing some growth along that new corridor that's been put in connecting Whittington. Switch On came in, as you know. We've expanded out the necessary train hubs for our trams. But trams are doing well, and they will continue to do so. It's a vital part of our infrastructure here in our wonderful city of Rinard. A city that you, by being here, have helped to build, and we're just glad to have had you. Glad to have you. Always happy to have friends here with me in this wonderful city of Rinard. We look forward to having you again, but in the meantime, we'll just enjoy it, watching our little tram head on its way out to the sunset, as it were, to end out this episode. So thanks for being here. Glad to have you. Look forward to having you again next time that we're here in Rinard. Bye.
Today on the Douglas Diaries, I sit around for the bus for a million years because the Carruthers sisters are taking all of the people and bringing them to the woods. They're all over the place, them and their hippy-dippiness. Ever since Phil Keaton disappeared, things have been getting stranger and stranger, and I don't know what to do. Maybe someday I will get them behind bars. Until then, all I can do is hope.